The family who lived here before us carved names into the walls. One of them is mine. We bought the house because it was cheap. Too cheap. My wife said it was a fixer-upper. I called it what it was, a century-old skeleton wrapped in peeling paint. But it had charm. Big backyard, creaky floors, an attic with character. The realtor mentioned that the previous owners had lived here a long time. Generations, apparently. They left behind a few old things, furniture, photos, and carvings on the walls. I didn't think much of that last part until the first night. We were unpacking when I noticed the carvings. Names, dozens of them etched into the wood paneling by the staircase. The letters were uneven, like someone had done them with a pocket knife. Harold, Liza, Tom, Alice. The oldest looked faded, but some were fresh, sharp grooves that still caught the light. And at the very bottom, carved in the same shaky hand as the newest names, was mine. David. I didn't tell my wife. I figured it was a coincidence. Common name, right? But the spelling, the exact way my grandmother used to write it, stuck in my head. That night, I couldn't sleep. Every sound in the house felt too close. At around 3 a.m., I heard footsteps, slow, barefoot. I got up and followed the sound down the hall. It led to the staircase to the wall with the names. The air was colder there, my breath fogged. And right in front of me, a small flake of wood fell from the wall, landing at my feet. When I looked closer, I saw a new line being carved deep and deliberate, as if an invisible hand was still finishing it. David Miller. My full name. The next morning, I showed my wife. The carving looked old now, like it had been there for years. She thought I was playing some kind of sick joke. But then she pointed at another name, further down the list. Julia Miller. Her face went pale. She hadn't noticed it before, neither had I. That night we tried to sleep in a hotel, but the key card to our room didn't work. Neither did my phone. The screen flickered once, and I swear I saw our living room wallpaper flash across it, those same carvings crawling down the walls like vines. We drove home because there was nowhere else to go. When we opened the door, the smell hit us first like wet wood and iron. The walls looked darker. New names had appeared. David Miller, 2024. Julia Miller, 2024. And beneath them, carved in smaller letters, "Welcome home." The next morning, I woke up to find the walls blank. Every carving gone. Except one carved freshly above our bed. Just 2 words this time. Next family. We moved into the Miller house 3 weeks ago. The realtor said the previous owners left unexpectedly. She didn't elaborate, and I didn't push. The place was old, a little creepy, but it felt like the kind of home you could fix up with time and love. The wood floors had been sanded recently. The walls looked newly painted. Everything smelled faintly of bleach and dust. Still, there was something strange about the way sound.